And again, make sure I pull that out of the environment. So there's a different set of booleans you keep for the environment data and for the inventory data when you do this project. And I'll go over that on the source code that I put on the website. So I'm going to go ahead and exit. So now that I have the power staff, I have both a weapon that I can use in combat and also an item that I need to solve some puzzles. So, and now in this case, once I have the staff, I want to go to the southwest concourse to sector 2-2. So let me hop over here and go down the escalator, hop on the train, and let me keep going here, and let me go over to here, and let me go up, and let me go to sector 2-2. Okay, sector 2-2, and this is the pylon room. To your east is a small room with an odd electric pylon in the center, so I'm going to go east, and here we are. And there are stones in here, or crystals, and if I try to take them, I can't. You cannot open the box under the pylon that contains the stones. The battery that operates the pylon is completely dead. Click go and finished. However, if you have the staff, and now we have the staff, if I were to use it in the context of this situation, the energy from the weapon would actually recharge the battery and allow us to get to the stones. And these are all just images I got off Google Images. But so in this case, I'm going to go over here and I'm going to select the staff weapon, and then I'm going to fire it once. Discharge an electrical bolt from your staff, and it is absorbed by the battery in the pylon. The interface lights up, and you hear a distinctive hum. Click go to continue. And so now I can grab the crystals. So I do that, and I grab the crystals, and I'll need these when I talk to Mr. Mason. Otherwise, without these crystals, he will not appear where he should be. That's a Boolean event that you won't meet him unless you have those crystals. So now I can exit, and notice if I fire the staff now, it is context sensitive. Discharge an electrical bolt from my staff, but that's all. I'm not in combat, and I'm not trying to charge anything. So. Decision structures, if and else, and booleans, and things of that nature for that. So now that I have the stones, and I have the staff, and I have the keys, and I have all of these items, I'm going to go to Continental U.S. Airways and travel to Sector 1-1. Oh, actually ran into a random combatant. He's spawned. Let's see if I get lucky. Oh, I didn't get lucky, so I've got to fight this one. Should be okay though. I have more weapons now. So Slide gets the first attack. He's got greater speed. My health is 92. I'm gonna have to defend. After attack, he's 75. Fox Mulder 77, that's me. Alright, I survive, and I get to counterattack. And I'm going to use the power staff because right now it's unlimited ammo. And I'm just going to try to get as many blows in as I can before the attack window closes. And a lot of misses there. Final damage inflicted was 112 points, so we have successfully dispatched Slide. And same thing, the voice comes over the intercom telling us, we should go. So I'm gonna. Alright, so let me go ahead and go down. I'm gonna hop on the train, and I'm gonna take the train all the way over here, and then I'm gonna go up. And if you watch the map, here's where I'm going to find Mr. Mason in the context of this situation. And oh, my bad, I'm sorry, it was Continental US. I overshot. Boy, it's pretty bad when you make the map and you can't even find your way around. No short-term memory there. Okay, and then in the context of this situation here, if I'm in Sector 1-1 in Continental U.S. Airways, the Boolean switched on because I now have the stones and I have all of the required items, so now the Mason shows up and I can see him. So I'm going to go ahead and approach the Mason.
Can you keep a secret?
Mason encounter, can you keep a secret? And things I can do, I can repeat the passphrase. Now, I have to get put on a mission or a quest to get to the next item. And I want to actually end up acquiring the Masonic sword of the Scottish Rite, you know, his order. And there's a few other things I'm going to need. I need to get his ring for him, and all these things. But if I didn't make the level, I wouldn't know that. So again, I've got to use a chatbot. That would be a way to glean or to gather information. And then I'm going to go ahead and engage him in chat. I'm going to ask him, what is his name? My name is Rudy. I think you know who I am, silly. So I'm going to ask him, what do you want?
You can do it. You can do it.
I want you to get me my ring, please. So he's letting us know that he wants us to get his signet ring. And I could make casual conversation. I could say, I hate rings.
You can do it.
He says, I hate that for you. And I could say, I love secrets. He says, what do you mean by I love secrets? And I could tell him, I love them. He says, back at ya. I could ask him, what is the meaning of life?
You can do it.
He says, you mean there actually is a meaning? So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and exit the chat bot here.
I'm going to go. Can you keep a secret?
And that puts me back, and what I need to do is to get on my quest. So I have to repeat the passphrase. And I don't know if you remember the passphrase. Earlier, when we were in this room, when we got the keys, there was something written on the wall. And so in this case, I'm going to go ahead and do that. And
excellent.
He says, what's the passphrase? Because he sees that I have the stones. If I didn't have the stones, I wouldn't even be able to talk to him. And the passphrase is, it was that clue on the wall. Remember where you saw the Masonic symbol, and then I guard, I serve, I seek. Okay, so there's sort of the Mason symbol there. And basically you just want to repeat to him the phrase he's looking for. I guard, I serve. It's not case sensitive, but you'll want to use the punctuation. So I guard, I serve, I seek. I did it. I spoke the Mason's passphrase correctly. Looks like reading the walls in the key room paid off. The Mason looks and says, now this is your quest, a matter of honor. One who follows no code has stolen the signet ring of my order. You must return this ring. Many lives depend on it. Go and finished. And
can you keep a secret?
So now we have our quest, and of course I can't give him the ring. I don't have it yet. I don't have the ring in the context of that situation. So I'm going to exit, and I have to poke around the environment. But once I'm placed onto my quest, if I walk around and explore, there's actually I'll come over here and I'll run into a CIA agent, and I'm going to go ahead and approach him, and he's wearing the Mason signet ring, so he stole it from the Mason. This is Agent Smith, of course, but the evil Agent Smith. And so he says, how dare you? And I mean, I can chat with him, and if I chat with him, Agent looks at you with a deep, cold hatred in his eyes and hisses, virus. Of course, the Agent Smith there, sort of a play on. So I'm gonna click go, and then I'm gonna go ahead and engage in combat with the agent. And if I survive, I will get the Mason's ring. So here's my opponent's avatar, and he gets the first attack on me. So I'm gonna defend. Okay, so in this case he's got 200, I got 71. I survived. Now I've got a counterattack, and I have got to make this good. So I'm going to try as much as I can. I'm going to try to get as many blows in as I can while my attack window is open. Otherwise I don't have much of a chance of surviving here. Sneak attack, final 104 points of damage, and I'm going to go ahead and eat a coffee pellet to kind of get my health up. Alright, round 2. This time I got the first attack, so I got a little bit lucky here. Hopefully I can dispatch him before he gets another chance to do damage to me. So again, I'm going to try to land as many blows as I can, and this time I'm going to switch over here. Just going to switch weapons. I can get more attacks in by alternating weapons. Okay, and finally I dispatched him. So